Hey, everyone, and welcome to the Sales Unscripted podcast. I am one of your hosts, Margaret Henny.
I'm Brian Neal. Did I say the right podcast last time? Sales
I don't
Unscripted?
know.
Oh, my God.
If you didn't, it'd be funny because there's a sign right there.
It's totally like to read it. Oh, my God.
Were you like...
Well, last episode, if you weren't listening or you did, I like started real fast because I was kind of in a hurry to get somewhere, but then also Margaret was on time, but she was like making a coffee. Yeah. And I said, I'll try something because we're unscripted. Yeah. I started the recording while she was coming up the stairs. We didn't even have a topic, and it worked out great. So we're going to try that again.
Okay, great.
We did talk about it being May.
Uh-huh.
May is, it's,
big deal in Indy.
Spring, big deal in Indy.
Yeah.
Here's what else it is, though. It is bird mating season, including ducks and geese. Is it not? You're laughing because it's true. Is it not? It is. It's bird mating season, probably everywhere in the world, but especially here in Indianapolis.
Where are you going with this?
Well, hang tight. I saw something that I've never seen. So if you live in Indiana, you watch the process, okay? There are typically more boy ducks than girl ducks. The girl ducks are brown, and the boy ducks have green necks.
Yeah.
With me?
Yes.
And the boy ducks, there's more of them, and they're kind of aggressive because they're trying to like get it rolling, right? They get once a year. They get hit once a year, So they're at the club. We at the club, and they're just trying to get it one time. They got one chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they all chase the girl ducks around, which I kind of feel bad for the girl ducks.
Yeah.
It's kind of bad. You know what I mean? But it happens. But
who knows? Maybe they're
I saw something today that I had not seen in the bird mating process in Indiana all of my years here. I saw a boy fly away from a girl, and the girl chased the boy.
Oh,
and I'm like, wait a second. Here's a little role reversal. So I don't know what happened to those two. They were like walking, like ducks walk around in your neighborhood, and all of a sudden the boy takes off, and the girl got pissed, and she starts chasing the guy down, going wah, 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 like squawking at him to come back. And then they kept circling around. I could tell she was chasing him. And I don't know what's going on, man, but something's changed, man. Ever since Prince died, this shit's got weird, right?
Wow.
It's like girl ducks chasing boy ducks.
That was it. That was the thing that changed things.
I'm telling you. Have you ever seen a girl duck chase a boy duck? You haven't, haven't you?
I don't know that I've ever paid enough attention to look at that, but I surely will now.
You know what else I have?
Tell me. What goes on in your backyard?
In my head, you mean?
Oh, okay.
Well, I got a physical several years ago. I get one every year for my NFL job. Yeah. And they called me and they said, "Hey, we found a mass in your lung on your lung X-ray." I'm like,
come on.
Now your dad, Fred, is he listening to this? I'm from the Midwest and I have a mass in my lung. I'm a super healthy dude. Your dad knows exactly what this is.
Okay.
It is called histoplasmosis, and it is the calcification of geese shit. Dust in the air. Swear to God, ask Fred. Your dad's a doctor.
No.
And it's very popular in the Midwest. I went to my doctor.
Quit. Don't call it popular. That makes it sound like people like it.
He said, where's this NFL doctor from? I go to New York City. He goes, he's never seen this before. This is histoplasmosis. I think that's how you say it. And it's a calcified, and it comes from, because I ran outside all the time.
No.
I jogged like for decades outside. And there's geese everywhere down here, like by the canal, like where we live. And you breathe in geese shit. And
dude,
it's very popular.
Is the grossest shit I have got to look this up.
Histoplasmosis.
You know what this sounds like? Isn't there some stat about people like the average person swallows 15 spiders in their life? Is that
I
true?
hate spiders.
Is that true? Or look all this up.
Histoplasmosis.
Everybody hang with us.
A lung infection caused by inhaling spores from a fungus found in soil near bird and bat droppings and released into the air when the soil is disturbed. While many exposed people don't get sick, those with weakened immune systems or chronic lung disease are at a higher risk. But that's nothing. Histoplasmosis, you're welcome.
Horrified.
Ask Fred. I bet Fred's seen a lot of that in Monticello, in the big town.
God.
It's not bad. I mean, it's like if you run outside, it's a very normal thing.
I just don't like
it's like nothing.
Idea of it.
Well, the idea of having a tumor in your lung when you're 40 years old is terrifying.
That's worse.
That scared
That's
the
worse.
shit out
I'll
of
give
me.
you that. They're like, no big deal. It's a bunch of goose shit.
It's just what it is. Goose shit dust. Like bird shit dust. Crazy, isn't it? Very popular in the Midwest.
Oh,
so,
my God.
next category.
We
okay.
got to talk about something sales.
Go.
All right. So what I was thinking about here is, so if you haven't listened to our last episode, we were talking about some of like the objections that we're getting or what it's like to handle objections that you can't control and they can't control and trying to kind of like bring them back to the topic at hand. What can we control, right?
Yep.
Well, so I'm thinking about switching some things up for our sales team and that we haven't really tried before. And the idea of reaching out to people, and instead of where you're, hey, this is what we do and how we help, and can you give me 15 minutes? It's all about giving. What if we did, or about taking, what if we did a give in that first thing where it's like, hey, we've got some expertise around lead response for dealerships.
Yes.
We would be happy to, do an audit for you. No cost. Let us know if you're into it. We'll give you a scorecard. We'll go over it as well as some like actionable insights. My whole goal is so you can set as many appointments as humanly possible.
I love it.
What do you say?
I love it.
It's not. I'm like kind of.
It's so great.
Pumped
It's
about
so great.
it. Okay, thanks.
And this is what in environments like this, when there is any slowness or anything like that, you have to think about being different. You can't just keep pounding the phones, calling people that are scared. You can't do that. You got to help them be less scared.
Right.
So one thing is, and here's something people love. Everyone wants to know how they're doing relative to their competitors,
is so
right?
true.
Everybody wants to know that.
Yes.
And all you have at Covideo is a whole bunch of data. On peers. And you could do like a peer what do you call
a benchmark.
Benchmarking, that's the word I was looking for.
Exactly. And y'all can do the same thing, right? Just like whatever your area of expertise is, those benchmarks that may or may not be well known, that doesn't matter. And also, it doesn't even have to be yours. A lot of time those studies are out there. That's fine. It's just about you kind of cultivating that and being like, hey, we would be happy to let you know where you measure up.
That's great.
Red, yellow, green.
That's great.
And make some recommendations.
That is so great.
I'm really excited about it.
I love that idea. And I love the idea of take some basic metrics that you are adjacent to, and you can do a benchmarking survey with a Survey Monkey.
Yes,
exactly.
It's a free thing. Do it on LinkedIn.
Literally. Yeah, do a poll, right?
Do a poll on LinkedIn
easy.
And be like, here's my first party data.
That's it. That's it. It's something, right?
Yes.
And then I think about it, like in your world, one thing you would look at, so I might look at revenue, total revenue per month per salesperson.
Okay, yeah,
so
yeah.
Average. Or I might do average days to close.
Yes, I love
or
that.
something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So people know, where do I stand up? Like, are we doing 100,000 per salesperson? Are we doing 2 million? I don't know.
Exactly.
Let's see where we sit. How long is our sales cycle and how long does it take?
And that's so valuable, right? Like having that great intention that you can provide that value, you have some level of expertise, and it doesn't have to all be about your exact thing, right? You have a little bit broader lens to it, but be like, hey, we might be able to solve this problem for you. Even if we can't, hey, here's some information that you might find interesting. Maybe you guys are killing it. I hope you are.
See, and that's a thing too. How about this? I love this idea, Margaret.
Thank you.
You're on fire today.
Thank you.
You should come up the stairs last minute more often.
Ding, 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 ding.
Is that you love making
those are
noises of
those
things.
are my
I know
neurons.
It's very fun. Is that what they are? Your
Yeah.
neurons. Okay, good. Think about all of your salespeople. And if you're listening to this, you have some client or customer, and even an individual who's really, really fucking good at something.
Yes.
Whatever. There's someone that is a Covideo client that is the best at getting referrals, getting inbound referrals.
Yes.
Go ask them to do you a favor and flip them a gift card for nice dinner with their person or something like that.
Yeah.
And say, hey, I want to interview you on a live StreamYard Zoom thing, and invite all the clients and say, hey.
I'm doing that tomorrow.
Totally.
I'm
if you
doing
want to
that
hear,
tomorrow.
This is Margaret. She's a badass. She's the best I know at referrals. I'm just going to interview her in front of you guys. And then I'm inviting people to something that's valuable to them. That's it.
Love it. That is amazing.
It's fun, isn't it?
That is so smart. And because then you're applying like, hey, yeah, obviously Covideo plays a part in there, but it's not the only thing.
No.
It's about having like a great sales process, who's
Yes.
doing it very well. And you can get really granular too. Some
Yes.
people are really amazing. I know this sounds like very small, but like reviews are super, super important for dealerships. Some people are great at asking for and getting
good.
reviews.
Really good.
Like stuff like that.
That's
So,
great.
Dude, I'm gonna
think
go
about
do that
level
tomorrow.
it up. This is what we're doing this for, right?
Yeah.
We do this Sales Unscripted podcast for us. We don't even, it's
totally
all
about
it's
us.
for. You said you want to make it about you last episode. Now here we are. Like, you just sit here and we'll do your job for you, Margaret. We're good. You just collect the check.
I'm totally claiming all these ideas as my own.
Let's
by the
go
way.
level up.
Yeah.
Let's think about pains and problems in your industry. One might be salesperson retention. Might be an issue.
Totally.
Someone that's a client of Co-Videos is really good at that. I don't know who it is, but I bet if you ask your sales team, like, oh, I know their average tenure of their salespeople have been around for 8 years on average.
Totally.
Let's get them on a Zoom. Say, what are you doing to keep your people? What are you doing? And then invite all the other general sales managers. Like, hey, if you want to know some secrets to how to do this, this is just one of our clients. Nothing special. They're doing this on their dime. We're not paying them.
Yeah.
And just talk about what they do special to retain salespeople. And then now you're up a level too. Now you're at the general sales manager level. So
exactly.
It's good. This is turning into an automotive marketing podcast.
I know.
Isn't it? Sales Unscripted. But we don't talk about that much, and that's
Yeah. Well, I do think it's something that people can hopefully get from as well, right?
100%.
Where it's like whatever area of expertise you have, or even the idea of reaching out and instead of, can you give me something?
Yes.
I can give you something, right? Like, and just having that little bit of reciprocity where you're already earning trust, you're putting yourself out there as an expert, like that all looks and feels good to people who are vetting you as a potential partner.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got partners. I know we've got some people that are really, really good at doing incentive, like gaming type incentive stuff where they like come up with a contest. I got a couple clients who are really good at that. People I don't know how to do a contest. I'm like, well, I got a couple people that are good.
Yes.
I know one person in particular is amazing at interviewing people.
Oh, cool.
At interview candidates.
Yeah.
So I have them on. Again, pay them for dinner or something. If you want to be and now I can invite VPs of sales to listen to me interview my friend about interviewing. We don't do interviewing at Blind Zebra. It's not part of our Blind Zebra sales operating system. Nowhere in there.
But it's still so important, right? As you're building your team and the culture.
And I'm giving.
I love that.
It's nice.
Also, like, don't think it's great if you've got an idea on your own that you need to execute, but also go to your marketing team and be like, hey, I bet they have some kind of ebook or resource or download or whatever that you may or may not know about that you could use then, and use that also not just for opening conversations, but nurturing them and being like, hey, this came up and it made me think of you. I thought you might find it useful.
So great.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, downstairs, like when you leave here in a little bit, look on the whiteboard. I've prepped for tomorrow because I prep. I'm a big prepper.
I love that about you.
I'm really not, but I am kind of. You know what I do? I prep in my mind for like days and days and days.
It all comes together.
Just comes together.
I get it.
I've got some clients who are interested in starting podcasts.
Oh, cool.
So instead of going, well, good luck or do this, I go, you know what? If you guys want to come over here some morning, I'll teach you how to start a podcast.
Sweet.
4 VPs of sales, chief revenue officers are coming over along with their marketing teams tomorrow. They're not paying any. I mean, they pay us for being part of their peer group.
Sure.
It's extra though, because I want to help them start, right?
Like
and they're going to get together,
fun.
and then we'll talk about it, and then I can take some pictures, and then they'll have their first episode, and it'll go, and it's great for them.
I love
See that? So I've got it all sketched out, just how we started ours.
That's
the same sort of deal.
Such a good idea.
So that kind
Very
of stuff. Now I did invite outside, BZ family people, but I could.
Totally.
This could be a little trial run for me. Like, you know what? I'm going to formalize this a little bit.
Totally.
I'm going to teach sales leaders how to start their own podcast for their sales team.
Well, and as it comes together, like you said, prepping, you'll start to formulate, what it takes to create your own podcast and for it to be successful. You've got a couple things that you're like, you just got to keep going and, stay consistent and, whatever, all those sorts of things. And then you can start to develop, this is like my playbook for these things, and then start giving that out to people too.
That's what it is.
So,
and then you have a give, just what you said, you have a give marketing just to create audience. And I love this word. I don't say it enough. I like the word. I like the word proximity.
Oh, okay.
Proximity to customers is really important. Just being near where they are, I think, is important. Just being near, some people call that top of mind. I even like physical proximity, like in the room.
Yeah.
And it gives you a chance to have really good, close proximity to your customers.
That's
and when you're there, you get a chance for things to come up.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing for this? What about that?
Well, exactly. And also, I'll tell you what, too, not only is it an opportunity to start those conversations, your knowledge is going to go so much deeper in an area that you're like, I didn't know this was a problem, or like, I had no idea this was a trend right now. So then you just level up.
Yes. Even like what we're talking about, you said, do you have clients about, dealing with tariffs? I'm like, yeah, here and there. I might be with these 4 people tomorrow, like, oh my God, we're getting killed by the tariffs.
Right.
Or they go, actually, it's the opposite. I had a guy who I thought would get killed by tariffs. Is the opposite. He's like, we're actually blowing up because of tariffs, because there's so much that's coming here, getting stuck, and they deal in like the warehousing world. And so stuff's it can't ship out now because of the tariffs.
Okay.
And so now these people need more bodies to work.
Yeah.
And he helps with the bodies.
That's awesome. Good for them. See?
Isn't that fun?
Awesome. Dude, killer episode.
You like that?
Let's go.
Efficient,
I'm
clear, good.
So excited to go
Coffee,
execute on
everything.
these things.
So Margaret has her quarterly rocks done. So you're going to get your thing.
Thanks,
Start
guys.
tomorrow. If you need me to be a guest on one of your gives, I'll do it.
Thanks.
No fee other than maybe a gift card.
Yeah, I'll give you a gift card.
At a fancy, fancy restaurant. Have you been to any good fancy restaurants lately? Here.
Lately,
in Indianapolis?
Oh, okay, no, but I will tell you one. This is I can't think. I
Indy
thought
only.
about it.
Well, yeah,
Indy only. Here's
Indy
one
only.
that I think is underrated: is Geraldine's.
Oh, Geraldine's Supper Club.
Yes, have you been?
Never been. That's been on my list forever. I've never
The
been to Geraldine's. It's
vibes
awesome,
are
isn't it?
immaculate. It's in an old building. It's very cozy and sexy. There's a great bar, and they almost always have a 2 or 3 piece live band playing, stand up bass.
Yes.
Its vibes are great.
Love it. I've got
Geraldine's.
to go. Been
Check
on the
it
list
out.
forever. And I don't have a new one. Do I have a new one? I don't. Not here.
All right, let me know
I've got some
about
new
it.
ones.
Yeah,
the new trend, I went to New York, is social clubs are the new trend.
Oh,
so in
that
New
you
York,
have to,
you have to belong to.
to?
You have to join. You pay a monthly
my
fee
God.
just to be part of it.
Speaking of social clubs,
Yes.
have you heard of Wheelhouse
No.
in the month of May? Oh my God.
Should I do that one?
So check it out. Yes, it's on north-ish side, but it is Graham Rahall's
Oh, fun.
new club or whatever, and it's freaking cool. We got to go with some friends, and people store their fancy cars there. We were not cool enough to be there,
fun.
but there is some really cool shit going on, and they have cool old
Wheelhouse.
Porsches and Vettes and Ferraris, and I'm not even I drive, as you know, a 2007 Hyundai Elantra. Shout out Hyundai for making a car that goes and goes.
Gosh. It is so not your brand anymore. It's your old brand. I'm going to get you a new brand.
Someday I'll buy a new car, and it's going to be
Promise
a good
you will.
one.
I know it is. Okay.
All right, bye,
See you next
guys.
time. Bye.